Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the TV6 Digital Desk live stream. My name is Molly Birch, and I'll be taking you through a recap of today's headlines. This stream runs every night starting at 7 Central Time from Sunday to Thursday, and we stream both on Facebook and on YouTube. You can catch us in both places. Feel free to comment and ask any questions you have in the chat when you feel like it, and I'll do my best to answer those questions as we go and after the stream as well. With all of that business out of the way, let's take a look at our first story for tonight. Local programming from your TV6 team expanded today. Upper Michigan Today is now an hour-long each weekday morning. For the debut episode, TV6's Elizabeth Peterson and Tia Trudgeon were live at Provisions Marquette. The extra half hour each morning will allow for more in-depth coverage of stories, informative topics, and fun conversations that impact our daily life in Upper Michigan. You can watch Upper Michigan Today each weekday morning from 9 until 10 Eastern Time on Fox UP. The show also streams on our TV6 Plus app.
Peruse and invite you to stay a while.
And 2 Upper Michigan airports have higher capacity flights. Twin jet engine planes like the Bombardier CRJ-900 have 70 seats and first class options. This month, these planes replaced the 50-seat all-coach CRJ-200s at the Ford Airport and the Delta County Airport. The manager of the Ford Airport says the airport had to adapt quickly to the larger planes.
Staffing levels was quite a big thing. We've almost had to increase our staffing levels double all around just to accommodate the larger aircraft.
Coming up on your TV6 Night Report at 10/9 Central, TV6 Iron Mountain Kingsford Bureau reporter Blake Ryerson explains more priorities for the UP airports. And the future of a proposed spaceport will not be discussed tomorrow night in Powell Township. We previously told you about a September 20th Powell Township Planning Commission meeting. A Big Bay residents' petition to add a rocket launch site ban to township zoning rules was considered. The commission did not schedule a public hearing on the petition. It voted unanimously to recommend the resident be refunded for the public hearing request. The Powell Township clerk says the township is working with the citizens for a safe and clean Lake Superior on options. Meantime, the owner of the potential launch site at Granite Loma says there hasn't been an official offer to build a spaceport.
Until there is an application, if there's an application, then you can look at it and go, oh, that makes sense, or that doesn't make sense.
At this point, both sides are evaluating our options, and they're going back to their board, and we hope to hear something from them this week.
Baldwin says if the township eventually approves zoning changes, he expects there to be legal challenges. And the nonprofit MMA gym in Marquette has a new home after a May flood closed their doors. The U.S. Muay Thai gym still offers the same services despite the new downtown location being smaller. The head trainer at the gym says thanks to the community, they were able to find temporary locations until they found their new home at 205 Furnace Street. The head trainer for the gym also says having a space for these martial arts is a great outlet for people to enjoy.
It's been a fantastic outlet, and I think it is for so many others. Martial arts, as cliche as it sounds, offer a lot of great things, including, discipline and confidence and all those wonderful things. I was fortunate to find it when I was younger, and I think it offers that still for myself and a lot of other people as well.
The U.S. Muay Thai gym offers different martial arts classes in the morning and afternoon. And we are now less than 1 month away from the firearm deer season. The Michigan DNR says many parts of the UP will see fewer than usual deer available for this harvest season. TV6's Clint McLeod tells us why and what you need to know before going out this season.
November 15th is the start of firearm deer season in Michigan. The DNR says central and western UP counties may see a decrease in available deer this season.
We ended up having a severe weather last winter, so we ended up with some late snowfalls that really kind of held on, and we had a delayed spring, so I'm sure it affected some of those deer.
The wildlife biologist adds this overall decrease is not as severe as previous years.
wasn't catastrophic like we saw in, in the 13, 14, 15, where we had 3 of them back to back. It's really not, the deer can survive okay with a severe weather. It's when you get those back-to-back severe weather, that's where you really start to lose deer.
Despite the expected decrease in deer in some UP counties, Rolls says available deer in southern counties like Delta, Dickinson, and Menominee are expected to be the same as last year. It is currently archery season for deer. Again this year, the DNR will require online registration for all harvests. The UP county with the highest reported harvest so far is Menominee with 388. The UP Whitetails co-founder says another concern he has with the deer population includes coyotes.
We do have a very large population of coyotes this year, and that is basically getting into the trapping situation. There is no real market for the fur bearers right now. So the population is going to continue to grow, which is going to affect the overall deer population.
Ettenhofer says he has noticed high deer population in Menominee County, but a lower population in most other counties. Ettenhofer says this will not deter hunters, as many will remain patient. Clint McLeod, TV6 News.
Thank you, Clint. And a documentary following the story of a college football team who won the national championship in 1975 will be shown at Bay College. The documentary, Put Your Hands on the Line, follows the story of Northern Michigan University's football team who went from losing every game in 1974 to winning the national championship the next year. On November 4th, Bay College is holding a viewing of the documentary with a panel discussion with players and producers.
Come on out. I haven't seen a lot of you people in a long time, and I've gotten already texts and emails from people that are going to attend that I haven't seen in probably 20 plus years. It'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun, and I think you'll be amazed by the story. And actually, the quality of the documentary is really, really good.
The documentary is being turned into a full-length film, which the writer says he hopes to film in 2024 and release in 2025. The showing is at 11 in the morning at the Best Center.
The Wildcats were not as bad as they were.
And a Marquette jewelry store is fundraising for 4 nonprofits. These handmade jewelry pendants are for sale for $150 at Beth Milner Jewelry. Each is custom made for a nonprofit. The fundraiser is for the Upper Peninsula Animal Welfare Shelter, Great Lakes Recovery Center, the Marquette Women's Center, and Partridge Creek Farm. $50 from each sale goes toward the nonprofit, and so far, more than $1,500 has been raised.
I've been fundraising for over 10 years with jewelry, but it got a little more formal in about 2016, and we've done this program every year since then. And we do this because part of our mission is giving back to the community and being involved in the community. And for me personally, I really love to support nonprofit organizations.
Since the program has started in 2016, Milner has raised $53,000 for nonprofits. You can buy pendants online through the end of the year. And that's all the stories we have for you tonight. Be sure to tune in tomorrow night, where I'll be here in the same place at the same time. That's 8/7 Central Time. And again, you can find us streaming on Facebook or YouTube, whichever you prefer. If you have a story idea you think we should report on, feel free to contact us at any time. These are a few easy ways to get a hold of both myself and others in the newsroom. And again, you can contact us at any time. We would love to hear from you with your story ideas. Thank you again for joining me live at the TV6 Digital Desk. Have a good rest of your night.